This presentation and use case focuses on showing the interchain singular object pattern. The setup is 3 instances of the same dApp will run at the same time on 3 different chains. These chains are connected by IBC channels and the N-bridge tech that allows you to send interchain transactions and multi-chain transactions. The singular object pattern contains a mirrored data part across all participating blockchains and a sharded data part, which is isolated to each blockchain. You have graph linking between singular objects, and this is encouraged by design. Same about modularity. And you have carefully controlled accessibility with transparency encouraged selectively. And you have mutually controlled mutability among users. You can have a set of permissions allowing some users to change some of your own data, and vice versa. Use cases for this system: identity. You can do reputation management, dispute resolution, and this present dApp shows a way to do proof management across chains in a sharded way. Digital properties management. You can have a new generation of NFTs, like an interchain type standard for ERC 721, a new generation of currency, an interchain type of ERC 20, singularity type of DAOs. You can have remote governance on a chain that focuses on another chain. And the new interchain digital politics and political groups that can be part of the way to secure a group of blockchains. And governance contracts. This is the N-bridge dApp, and I've just deployed an interchain singular contract here that is at this address. And now we can set a nickname. The nickname part is set with the multi-chain feature because it should be unique across chains. And all the rest, the proofs, the features that are part of the identity and that can be set even by other people, other accounts. They can set some features of your identity for you if they have the correct permissions. These are sharded data, and each blockchain can keep track of them. But the nickname should be unique across chains. So I am going to add this address here. The nickname will be Loredana. And this data is encoded now here. So this should be the multi-chain transaction. I'll put a fairly big gas limit to be sure. And now replay multi. After the transaction is ran, we should see our nickname on each of these chains. So Mythos has Loredana. Logos has Loredana. And Ethos has Loredana. So all chains now have my identity in their interchain singular contract. And with this, anybody with the correct permissions can attach parts of identity to my identity. And you can have various groups or organizations or institutions or DAOs that can attach reputation to this unique identity that you have across chains. Now let's see if we can add, if anybody else with another account is able to, for example, this account. Let's say this account wants to add, we are on Ethos. So from logos, somebody else with another address wants to add the same nickname. So the previous address is still correct, but this doesn't have, the transaction failed, but I cannot see the failure in this UI. But we can just look at the Explorer. Oh, and it says here, contract interaction failed. And this is the dApp where you can add types of features and features. For example, feature can be the civil name, and or a nickname, and you can add proofs for this nickname. For example, a photo of a national identity card or a passport or so on. So whatever proofs you can find. And features and proofs have different contracts. They are linked together hierarchically. And this way you can construct a profile that has a unique route across chains, but the data is sharded across chains.